Okay. Yeah. So while we're doing that, what do you think of the documentary?
Oh, well, I was so shocked at some of the responses, like saying that there's no
So
coronavirus.
these are the people that you want to
We,
go back to school.
no, I'm really shocked at Nigerians.
Do you understand? These are the people that you're fighting for. These are the people that you are saying, let's go back to school, let's go back to school, let's go back to school. It makes absolutely no sense.
Okay, but what if this virus lasts for like 2 years? I am not wishing for that. But what if? Are they trying to say that the educational sector is going to be dead for the time being?
If that's what it requires, there's a fish called the lungfish. When there's no moisture or water around, it forms some cake around itself, some cake with mucus, and rolls itself up in the
Okay.
mud and can stay in that state for 4 years until there's rain again. We've got to be able to, as species, be able to enter survival mode. This is survival mode. And one of the most beautiful things about survival mode is we have a choice. It is called online learning.
But how many schools in Nigeria can afford that?
They should better start learning how to go about it. Most people can afford a phone. Most people can afford, many children have phones. They should invest in phones. They should invest in laptops. They should invest in the internet. The government should make internet more affordable. That is one thing the government
Do you
should
know there
do.
are villages in this country that the government, sorry to say, they've never been there.
Now, the
There are
village
some
schools,
detailed parts of the
the
community.
village
Yes.
schools, villages should be run differently from cities.
Like
Villages,
how?
villages should be encouraged to do more social distancing. Schools can resume in the village, but the problem is, do we have village leaders that have sense? That's where the problem will eventually come to. Village leaders should have sense, but you see, they also want money. The school authorities will go and bribe them when the village leaders do not believe that COVID is real. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I can hear you.
The village leaders themselves do not believe that COVID is real. So, where do we even begin from? That's my major problem. Okay, I'm waiting for Princess Ogene to come through, and we're going to be talking about education. We're going to be talking about education online. She runs a fashion school, and I'd
Okay.
like to ask, what's the way forward, especially for schools like fashion schools that need a lot of practical?
Yeah.
I personally believe that even normal schools, people can actually sit down and devise a way through which children can attend class with minimal data. My kids are in school every day via the online learning platforms every day. My one of them is in GSS 3. You just go to her room, you see her on her bed with her earphones in her ears, listening to class. My little baby is somewhere in one corner, going via his phone. All of them go to school every day. Sometimes I wake up, I ask, where's this one? They say he's in school. Meanwhile, he's in one corner of the room attending school online. I'm trying to bring our guest in. I think she's having
Network problem.
network problems. You know, once it rains in Nigeria too again, or should I say in Lagos, we just start having network problems afresh and light problems. It's like I don't know how far we need to go in this country before things begin to work or begin to function, as the case may be. I'm trying to get her connected now. Let me change my network so that I'll be sure that my network is fine. Okay.
Okay, well, you do that. Do we have her now?
Not yet. Oops.
Okay, let's take some WhatsApp messages before we get into another topic.
All right, go ahead.
This year, go rugged, or Kenya resuming schools next year, absolutely. But if I may ask, why not in Nigeria? We are different from others in such a pandemic. We are not observing social distancing and the use of face masks. Please, we all should do the needful and think Africa. This year, go rugged, or
Absolutely. Absolutely.
good evening, Adele and Degrees. Concerning the issue of students not resuming school, WHO has let the world know that coronavirus is here to stay. All we just have to do is follow the precautionary measures and life goes on.
But nobody's following any precautionary measures. That's my problem. They're not following the precautionary measures. They don't believe it exists. And until the people believe it exists, until the people are ready to act like coronavirus actually is here in the first place, we're just fooling ourselves and wasting our time. Do you understand my... Yes.
Yes, I got that. Please let us allow university students to resume school because they can keep social distancing more than primary and secondary school students.
That's an assumption.
I don't understand what our government is doing again. Let us call a spade a spade. Who will die? Who will die?
I don't see why I should endanger the lives of my loved ones because somebody has a suicide a suicide wish. Ada, have you thought about it? What if someone like your mom succumbs to this disease? There are people who have died. Ajimobi's children, for instance, have lost their father to this disease. What if you lose someone you really love in this pandemic?
Well,
So that's just it. Let's take more messages.
yeah, good evening, Adele and Degrees. Everyone is entitled to their opinions. It's okay. But let me say it here that if Nigeria, like, let's lock down for as long as we want, the virus will meet you there at home. It's like a common cold or malaria. People run away. Okay, it's like common cold or malaria. Can people run away from it? Except there's a vaccine or a specific drug, lockdown will not save us. Instead, robbery, gangsterism, and all manner of crime will increase. What I think is best is for everyone to take responsibility and follow hygienic guides given.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
Good evening, Adele and Daddy Freeze. Daddy Freeze, you're saying savings. How can you say when corrupt leaders have taken your savings to their abroad? Is it hell or fire? And is it real? Okay.
Good evening.
All right, our guest is here. Hello, good evening. How are you doing?
Good evening.
Bring
Good to see
my
you
mic.
again.
Thank you, Princess. I brought your daughter here and said she must listen to this session today by force. So she's here, boning for me, but
Okay.
listening nonetheless. So, Ada, can you hear our guest? We can hear you quite clearly. What happened to your other network? This one seems to work quite well.
I don't know.
You are so clear. You are super clear, actually.
Yeah, this is better.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm using Wi-Fi now. The other one is MTN. So the
Thank you. Help me
Wi-Fi
call
is
their name. You
better.
know me, I cannot call their name, but as you have called them, it's all well and good.
Oh, sorry.
It's
No, but they
okay.
are misbehaving now, so that's the bad publicity
I'm glad
actually.
I was not the one that
Nonsense.
called them. So if it's me now, they'll be angry. Anyway, you're looking gorgeous. Somebody was saying, Daddy Freeze, what is with you and beautiful women? Yesterday you brought a beautiful woman. Today another beautiful woman. This one is actually very beautiful. She used to be a model.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit
Marine
about.
Drive.
Tell us, and you were Miss Delta Soap.
An ambassador. Yeah.
Uh-huh. So tell us
From
a brief history
09
about
to
yourself, and then how you got into the
2016.
fashion school business. And because our topic is online school or offline or physical school. And my take is the government today announced that, or people today were trending it on Twitter, the fact that primary six pupils have been invited back to school. And it was creating a lot of pandemonium in Twitter space. And I feel that right now, no school should be open except online schools. Now, you as a proprietress of a fashion school where people come to learn about fashion and graduate, how is this affecting you? Is it possible for us to run an online schooling system in this part of the country? What are the challenges and all that? But before you answer that, tell us a bit about yourself. We want to get to know you. This one that you are just finding, let us know what is making you radiate.
Well, my name is Princess. I'm the director of GMIT Fashion Academy. I'm the CEO of GMIT Foundation. So GMIT Fashion Academy, creating the next generation of fashion entrepreneurs through fashion. So we've graduated a lot of students that are now bosses. They have their own businesses now, alumni, and they're doing very well. Some are into this book, some are into ready to wear. So if you follow our GMIT alumni page, you will see them. What else? We're still looking forward to hopefully Daddy Freeze. Tell your people to stop harassing me. This your comment. I'm not strong like you. I'll just run away. Is it that they want to learn or they want to concentrate on my gum?
Everybody's
Anyways,
saying, even on YouTube, because you're also on YouTube and live radio, everybody's saying,
yeah,
why is she chewing
we're
gum?
looking forward to empowering more women. The GMIT Foundation is training women, and youth that cannot afford the school fees. Okay, so just to what we call it social responsibility, to just play our part, because it's not easy. It's not easy if you're not independent. If you're dependent on someone or you can't, feed yourself. I was listening to some of the comments, or you and your, I don't know if that's another guest speaker. She was saying a lot of people are feeding from hand to mouth. So that's what we're trying to solve. Okay, so have them do something, start making money so that our society will become a better place, I think, for everyone to live in. So that's the goal, actually.
All right, let me
So,
ask you. Yeah.
people say I'm a lot. So if you just Google Princess Kelechi Ogene, I think you would get more information about me. I think that's better.
All
And I
right.
like to play golf, so yeah.
You like to play golf? When I was trying to do, when I was trying to do
I'm a champ, I have so many trophies.
golf.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I'm proud of you.
Trophies.
I'm proud of you.
Yes,
I'm proud
business
of you.
class tickets, money. I love to play golf. Yeah.
All right, beautiful. When I was looking for a
Thank
picture,
you. Thank you.
when I was looking for a
Happy
picture to
calling.
do the flyer for you coming up, I went to your page and all I saw was you walking out. And I'm like, I can't put somebody's workout picture in a flyer that has to do with school. So I had to literally send you a DM. Can you please send me a
That's the new
picture?
year. That's the new year resolution. You know, this pandemic, we actually learned a lot from it. So you know, I used to walk and walk and walk and walk and just walk and walk and walk and walk and walk. I mean, now I'm balancing life and work. You know, we've moved online. I told you, you know, the students are now online. The facilitators, we actually have like a lot of structures, you know, that we've put in place for them to learn from the comfort of their home, which is playing safe. I mean, we have to put that
But
first.
are the
I can't
students
do it with the life
agreeing
of
to
my
learn from
staff and
home?
myself.
If somebody pays you school
Yeah,
fees, for
so
instance,
what did you
and
say?
if someone pays you school fees, for instance, and
Yeah.
they are supposed to come to school to gain the benefits of the foundation, and you now tell that person to be logging in on Instagram or logging in on Zoom or logging in on WhatsApp, are they complaining? Are they embracing it? Or they're saying, no, 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 we want physical school? Tell us tell us the response of your
Yeah.
students.
I mean, so far, we have at least about 80%, okay, that have adjusted. I mean, it's not our fault. You know, the world is upside down now. Everything, you know, everything is, everybody have moved online. So, of course, we had a meeting with them, you know, of course, sharing their views as well. Do you think you want to risk coming to school? You know, most of them said yes. Some of them kept calm. Some, you know, were excited with the fact that they can actually learn from the comfort of their home. Because most of the kind of student, like the kind of student that we attract, you know, they're like really busy. So most times they don't even have the time to come to school every day. So this is like way to go for them, you know. And also the structure that we have put in place is for them to have access to the team 24/7, which they never had before. I mean, you come 3 p.m., you know, we have to close the school, or the facilitators would leave, and then max, you know, at their own discretion, they stay maybe like 4 till 5 p.m. and they're out. But now we have Zoom platform where you get to see them every day. We have videos. So the facilitators, all the admin, they come to school, we're documenting videos for them where they have the theory session. So you don't, you couldn't join the class because of the network, or maybe you don't have data, or because of time or whatever. There's no excuse, because they record with video like the whole session. You get that, and then you get another video for the sewing technique, and then we'll also we afterwards we follow up with Telegram. You know, so you can ask questions, you can, you know, you can submit your assignment, you can draft your pattern and ask if you got it right. So you have access to your facilitators 24/7, which is the best so far. And then you get to learn it at your own pace. So if you miss a session now, you actually have videos to fall back to. You have your textbook to fall back to. You have slides that the school is building to fall back to. You know, so we've actually put in like a lot of structures, but some people are just lazy. You know, they are wired like that. Like some of the complaints we had was some students saying, oh, they are so old, they don't like the internet thing, that they like the physical class thing, you know. But it's not about you being old. If you can, you know, regardless of your age, if you can decide to come back to school in the first place, it means you have to adapt to whatever, you know, structure, at least to make sure that you get value for your money. Are the school delivering? Are they trying to deliver? You know, so there is no point, because the world is now put to halt. There is no point saying, you have to wait until everything starts functioning, because this is the new normal. I mean, you don't know the next thing that would happen. So saying you want to stay until COVID or until the pandemic is over, I don't think is reasonable. That doesn't make sense for me. And then
Okay.
some other ones were saying that they have to come to school. Probably we should structure some days for them to come. And then we said, no, we can't risk the life of our team.
I'm
We
with
can't
you
risk our
100%.
life for 100 billion. I can't risk my life. I can't risk the life of my team because without them, there's no school in the first place. So we told them, I would rather hear, more reviews. I'd rather get more reviews on how to serve you better, but coming to school for us to meet face to face, that's not an option. Yeah.
Okay.
And so far so good. We have a lot of students, that are submitting their project online. So which means if they can learn, even students in their 60s. So you can see it's just some people that are wired like that. It's just them being, I don't know. It's just them.
Now, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
As a school, is it more expensive? I want you to be honest with me. Is it more expensive to run the online program or to run a physical program? For you, which is more expensive?
For me, I would say this is more expensive. The difference is not so much.
Okay.
The difference is not so much. You know why? I'll just give you a little breakdown so you understand what I'm saying. The team, we come to school every day, just like the physical school. It's only the students that are not here.
Okay.
So which means we're still paying salaries, right? It's the same thing. Now we're burning diesel.
Did you reduce salaries? Because a lot of people cut salaries. Did you reduce your salaries for your staff?
Oh yes, we did. So we did after we did the full salary. I think the first month that I started, and then we now started doing some reduction of salary, of course.
Okay.
And that is something that I think. In fact, I was saying I need to probably treat a topic on this. If you have the right team that can stand by you amidst, whatever challenges that you have, then, you are good to go. If you have a team that is in with you just for the money, okay, and then when you're in trouble, they back out, then that business won't succeed. I think it will after some time. I think that business will fail. So, like I said, I won't risk my team, for 100 billion because even if I'm not paying them a penny, in fact, I decided to actually pay them for that month before we started doing slash salary. That month they called me and then they said so. Government said they would, I think, open the school after 2 weeks. Right, 2 weeks, and then the team called me and said when they come back to school that we should not pay them. So they were willing to work for free for 2 good weeks. Do you understand?
Yeah.
They were willing to work for free. So if I decide and tell my team that money is not coming in or whatever, that they should work with me, the team that I have, they would do that. So I'm blessed, and therefore, after a long discussion with them, risking them for the students that are saying they want to come in is a no. Because at the end of the day, we are all working tirelessly to make sure that we put different structures in place to, get your program.
Okay. Beautifully put. I want to ask a question. Do you agree that life cannot return to normal until there's a vaccine or there is a specific treatment that works 100% or at least 95 to 98%?
I agree because I'll be the first to take the vaccine if they have the vaccine now.
No. You can't be the first. How can you be the
normalcy. I mean, that's the only way forward, really. That's the only, for me, that's the only way forward now that I can see. And I don't see it happening anytime soon. So I'm picking all these students. They should just start migrating from their head, because I don't think anything will go back to normal now. Seriously. I mean, look at cases. There is no day, I chat with somebody that they won't tell me, oh, they just lost somebody, or they know somebody that lost somebody. This thing is real. It's real. I'm even scared to go out. But I mean, if we do that, if we don't go to the office, then we will not be delivering. We won't be, creating those videos, and also the other structures that we are trying to put in place for our students so that they can continue, with their program. So we are risking our life already. And the team that we have, they are coming from their homes, we don't even know where they're coming from, so God, we're risking our life already. God is just, protecting us. We're trying, we've put in a lot of, precautious measures, at least, to see how we can be safe, but still, we are risking our life already. So adding students, with the number of students we have to that, we can't risk more than we're risking now.
Now, let me talk to you about... Let me talk to you about...
Or the answer, rather.
Let me talk to you about... You have kids. What do you think of physical schools reopening for primary?
No.
What if the government says physical schools should reopen? Will you keep your children at home?
God forbid, I won't lose. If I lose my enemy's child, I know you don't believe in that we should love our enemies. Well, I'm not doing that with you, but if we lose our enemies' children, the government would not give us another life. The government can't give life. They don't even have a say. I mean, if they say, I'm ready to stay as long as, is it not my money? I'll pay school fees, right?
Yeah.
So if they have alternative, like they have now, I mean, they're learning online.
Yeah.
Why risk them? They're learning. It's the same thing. So probably I'm understanding because I have a school as well. And I know that, I mean, from their school, I hear they use Zoom, there's Microsoft Team, there is a Codemondo or something. There's like a lot, there's a lot of platforms that are actually, learning platforms are actually good for them. So if they are saying stay at home, no option unless you come to school, then there's a problem. We can start thinking of how to, probably have them come in one-on-one or whatever. But now there's an alternative. I mean, they send them videos, they send them slides, I can see some other schools, even university, I think maybe Babcock, I'm not sure, graduating their students. Students can do their exam online. There's an alternative. So people should adjust, because it's safe. It's when you are alive, you will go to school. It's when you are alive, you go to school. And from the feedback I get, even when you get this COVID,
many people don't believe in this.
I don't know why they don't believe in it.
Many people don't believe in it. Madame's friend is a doctor in the US. She called us and said, if the schools are reopening, don't allow your kids to go back to school. She said her kids are stuck in Nigeria because of the lockdown, and they were in school in Nigeria anyway. Said she is not allowing them to go to school. They are going to sit at home. They'll be all right. The kids would sit at home. They'll be all right. So, what do you think the way forward in Nigeria is? And what is the way forward for your students, Princess Ogene?
So the way forward, you mean as regards learning?
Yes.
Physical or learning online?
Yes.
The way forward for now, until we get the vaccine, is online. trust me, is the same structure. Even though it's not really expensive per se, so the only thing is just the data that we are burning. But even during the physical school, we're also paying for the same data. So maybe spending more time doing video, maybe spending more time. So I think it's more expensive because of the time now, the efforts that we're putting. Now you can have access to us 24 hours and all that. But really, it's so much better. In fact, I think it's the best thing that can happen to anybody, because even the teachers and the admin staff, we now have time for ourselves. I mean, to live life. Look at me. You know me before during the physical school and me of now. I mean, I'll choose me of now every day. I'll choose me of now every day. So I think this thing is this pandemic thing, I think it's kind of a blessing, because a lot of people have actually realized that they can balance life with work. They don't have to be present at the office for the work
to go on.
Thank you, that's the word. I mean, see you doing all your things and you've not left the house. But if you even need to leave the house, me, I'm even, I'm living there.
Me, I've turned to yellow purple. I'm like, my skin color is like mango. My own condition is even bad.
Everything. You're still having your interviews. You're still, I mean, see, we're here.
Yeah.
So, and with no risk. It's amazing.
It's not easy. It's not easy to get people to tap into that vision. It's not easy to get people to tell them that, look, we can do things online. Most people still believe in that whole physical. We have to be there physically. We have to do things physically. Blah 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 blah. So we need a mental overhaul in this part of the world. We need to understand. Growing up, my parents always believed in the dignity of labor. I share that passion with them. Unfortunately, unlike my parents, I don't believe that I have to carry block or I have to carry cement, do you understand? Or I have to mow a lawn before I'm working hard. I can literally sit on my phone in one corner or lie on my bed, if not for the fact that I have you as a guest. Normally, I lie down on the bed and just do like this and be doing the show. What you want to hear is my opinion. You want to hear my voice. You want to hear the things going on in my mind.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm talking about? Now, in this current world that we're in, you need to understand that stock trading did not suffer. Most people who trade stocks made a lot of money, especially abroad, because stocks were volatile. And when there's volatility, you stand to make a lot of money and also, to, of course, to lose a lot of money. Forex traders are doing their business. I was on the phone with one of my friends from IML. What's her name again? I was on the phone with her for like an hour today, and I've forgotten her name. Buki, yes. Buki, what's her son name? Sorry, I'm getting old. She's my very good friend. I don't know how she skipped my mind. She told me that IML saw a 50% increase during COVID because people were sitting at home, didn't know what to do, and they were like, all right, let me learn how to trade Forex. So they had a 50% increase. She was telling me about people going from 0 to chairman 10 in 90 days or 100 days. Now, a chairman 10 in IML earns about $10,000 a month. If you can do the network marketing till you have 500 people following you, you'll be on chairman 10 and you can earn up to $10,000 a month. Now, sitting in your house, doing marketing on Zoom, on all these things, and earning $10,000 a month is better for you than going outside to carry block. It's better for you than going outside to go from one place to the other. Now, we also need to realize something. Most people work 9 hours a day. I mean, 9 to 5 is how many hours? 10, 11, 12, 12 to 1 hour break, then
Mm-hmm.
2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 7 hours. So a lot of people believe that they work for 7 hours. It's a lie. Have you put the 2 hours before you get to work that you have to spend in traffic? Now you also have to time traffic. So for instance, if you're living in Ikorodu or Festac and you're working in Lekki or VI, you cannot leave your house later than 5:30. So you leave your house 5:30, you get to your office by 7:30. That 2 hours is still work, oh, because it's commuting from home to the office. Now you get to your house, to your office by 7:30. Work doesn't start till 8:30. So you are killing another hour, not doing much that hour again till 8:30, and then you resume your work. So a lot of people don't realize that they work 10 to 13 hours a day, but only get paid for 7. Now, when you're online, your input is directly proportional to your output.
Oh my God, the feedback is better as well.
You-
And then
you-
you're well rested.
You're well rested. For instance, I have developed a habit so that my brain is sharp. When I come online for my show, I try to sleep for an hour or two, then wake up at 10 o'clock or a quarter to 10, and then go in with energy. If I'm at work, can I sleep 2 hours? The 2 hours I'm supposed to use to sleep so that my head will be clear is the 2 hours I'm using in traffic.
That's true.
So people rest
2 hours
more.
or more.
Yes, people rest more. People are able to do more
Rest
research.
more and they deliver more. For the first time, we are not even stressing. Like everybody now understand their job description and they are delivering like, in fact, it's just, the people that have actually lost, people, I know they won't agree. I'm sorry for their loss, but trust me, a lot of people, and there are a lot of businesses too that have, crashed. Sorry for that
Yes.
as well. But we that are still managing to survive, we've actually seen that we can actually structure better. In fact, let me not go and say this pandemic should remain so that they will not stone me from this your phone, but I think I'm beginning to enjoy it.
Now, people like taste buds. People like
I mean,
taste
3
buds.
p.m. I'm out from the office. 3 p.m. Unlike before, 9 p.m. I'm still there. 10 p.m.
I know now. Don't I come to look for you in your office? Maybe I come to look for you in your office.
And work is flowing.
That's the thing. Same thing with me. Same thing with me. Who could imagine? I hate to say this, but I think I'm going to say it online. Who could imagine that my hush puppy video of 8 months ago doubled within the last 1 month while I sat at home? A lot of people don't understand how YouTube works. 200,000 views on YouTube. You don't have a clue. So now, because people are sitting at home, more people have the opportunity to watch a video.
Inquiries, they can now take their time and search for what they want.
Somebody is saying you are enjoying it because you have cash, but I predicted this. I warned the world. Even the church, I warned them. I said this big building you people are building up and down is going to be useless. You are building 100,000 seater church for what? When the whole world can do it online, everybody says, shut up. Our church has not suffered for one day.
But wait, so let me ask you this thing now. Let me ask you.
Yes.
This one that you are predicting a pandemic, even though I'm saying that I'm enjoying small from it.
This year go rugged, though.
Cause behind this pandemic, because we've not experienced this before. You have not experienced this before. None of us have experienced this before. So how did you know? You predicted it. So how did you know? Are you sure you did not curse the world? I'm suspecting you now. Let me not go and offend you.
Princess Ogene,
You know?
you better send 2 white fowls, 1 spotted egret, and 3 goats, male of not less than 1 year old.
God is blessing This one that God is blessing me without sending foul. What if he backfires? If I sending fouls, I don't send
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's been Princess Ogene of Gmite Fashion Academy. Gmite Fashion Academy is a. Tell us a little bit about your school now, just in case somebody here is also interested in learning online how to become a fashion designer and how to do ready to wear.
Fashion business school. See, if
Fashion business school. Hey.
If you come
Princess.
to Fashion Academy and you're passionate about becoming a fashion designer, you want to have your business. You're not coming to learn just cutting and sewing, because that is basic. You will learn all that. That's not priority. The most important thing is to find your strengths. Okay, we're going to help you do that. Carve a niche for yourself, because you don't go into business because every other person is going into the business. The fashion industry is very broad. I mean, the sector is like there's fabrics, there's draping, there's menswear, women's wear, children's wear, bridals, haute couture, avant-garde styling. There's a lot.
Hey, and they can learn all of this online.
To help, so we're going to help you find you, and then before you even leave the school, you will start your business. And that's our pride. Our alumni is our pride. I mean, sitting down, seeing them, doing a lot, and they're also proud to say, yes, that's my alma mater, they're proud to be associated with us, and we're also proud to say, yes, so and so people graduated from the school, just check what the students are doing, even online. Just check. So Gmite Fashion Academy, there is Gmite African Humanitarian Award, so that you see our graduation. That the first graduation this year, I think they will create mood board and pictures.
Yes, so and you will do it online. All right, thank you so much for joining. I have to go off the radio in a few minutes. I'm going to borrow like 10 minutes from the beautiful Ada Blessing's time. Ada Blessing is my co-host. I wouldn't say co-host. Okay. We are the same thing, we are co-hosting together. We are both co-hosts. So, but please just type out your phone number and everything. Let me pin it so people can see. Those who are interested should be able to start getting in touch. Phone number, not account details. Sorry, my mind is going to the money. Just phone number and how they can contact you if they are interested.
Okay.
All right.
I've sent the phone number.
Okay, so let me pin that.
I'll do that as well.
All right, let me pin that. You are most welcome, my darling. God bless you. Thank you for joining us.
Bless you.
Somebody saying, give your number, Biko. She has given it. Oh, yeah, bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye, dear. All right, Adobe.
Yes, please. That
was quite a lot and quite informative, if you ask me. I learned a lot. And what did I learn? I learned the fact that I'm not the only one who wants to keep my kids at home if the government eases the lockdown and restrictions and what have you. Nobody's life is worth killing our children for, if you understand me. So
yeah.
I think it makes a lot of sense. Why I asked her to come as a guest is she runs a fashion school. Fashion is in the detail. How easy is it to learn detail online? If you can learn detail online, you can study chemistry online. Trust me. Is it not what were they teaching us when we were in school those days? It's not nonsense they were writing on the board and we're copying. Can't they show us the board on Zoom? Adobe, is it another thing they want to learn in school? Do you know, because one of my kids, my eldest daughter, is studying fashion.
Okay.
So we know what she goes through to get little things done. Sometimes they spend 1 month doing one particular style of Abby. She's even here with me. I'm just hiding her. Somebody said, what about practical? Buy a sewing machine. But you are required to have a sewing machine if you're in fashion school, aren't you? My daughter has a sewing machine inside the guest room. She even has industrial sewing machine, Abby. What do they call that one? Industrial. That's industrial sewing machine. So you that you want to learn fashion, you don't have sewing machines. Like you want to learn mechanic, but you don't have car. What are you going to use to learn the mechanic? Palm oil. And moi moi. You know? A lot of people were there complaining about her chewing gum. You are not listening to the information she's passing. It is chewing gum that is your worry. I love Nigerians. I just love you people. You people are just geniuses. I don't really want to talk about this, but it is amazing that the bushmeat has finally caught up with the hunters in the Nigerian context. And somebody was magged. Okay, let me just keep quiet. We're not going to go there.
Daddy freeze.
We're not going to go there.
Absolutely.
One of my lovely friends, Jem Ellie, says she's cute.
Hold on, I really want to. Oh.
Yes.
We'll go back to that quickly. Let's just take off 7 seconds and quickly play an art.
All right. So let's quickly go and come back. So we round off in 5 minutes.
Stay connected to the world. Go for the original story. Go 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Nigeria, I'm listening.
I'm a radio presenter. My work is to point you in directions.
Say, hey,
Surely, on the face. I think
Gemelli means twins.
the system wants to the degree.
Oh, awesome. In what language?
Stretch the system to that degree. Are you willing to petition them? If you live in a conversation, it's never really going to go beyond that, and nothing better can happen. Join the conversation every weekday, 12 noon to 3 p.m. right here on your #1 station for talk.
How will that teach one to press machine or put thread inside needle? I'm sure most of the people who are in the school or who were in the school before the lockdown could actually do quite a lot of things. All right, we're back and we're rounding off now.
Yep. We're back.
Yes. So, like I was saying,
Yeah.
I'm very impressed with the lady and the things that she spoke about. Someone said, Daddy Freeze, come back to Cool FM. I'm not going to, now that I found Ada and Nigeria Info, where I can talk for 2 hours. You want me to go and be talking and then be doing DJ? Yo. Coming up, we've got Korede Bello. Yeah, do you know that Korede Bello did that? Twe, you are who? I'm leader of the Free Nation. Let us free the nation. Abi?
Daddy freeze.
Who wants me to, let me even vote, Seth. Who wants me to go back to Cool FM and who wants me to stay in Nigeria Info? Let me even see what people are even thinking first, so I'll know that if I'm okay.
Nigeria Info, hands up.
I know, you've raised off your hands. Oh, yeah. Nigeria Info, say yes. Cool FM, say no.
Yes. Majority has it.
Everybody say Nigeria Info, please, oh. Someone said, Daddy Freeze, show us your daughter. If you see her face, you don't even want to see her. She don't tight face from say, what's this? This is not what we agreed. No.
Okay.
Anyway, most people say I should stay in Cool FM, in Nigeria Info. I ain't forgotten how Cool FM is like. Okay, so here's the thing. We must learn to adapt to this new age. People are graduating on, and guess what? America is sending back Nigerian students once they start going online. Did you read that yesterday?
Yeah, I saw that.
Because if school is online, why do you need to be in America physically? Oh yeah, come and be going to your country. I showed it to my daughters
But I
yesterday.
keep forgetting that the cost of data in Nigeria is no joke. But it's not.
Can you compare the cost of data to the cost of flight tickets? Can you compare the cost of data to the cost of living in America?
Okay, now going to school. Good thing, I can relate. We stay at a place where we have constant power supply. Big shout out to my bosses and Nigeria Info. Yeah, but then there are people that they freeze before they see light in a day. Maybe for like 10 minutes, or some people don't even see light for like a week. How are they going to cope? Buying fuel every day, data, and
Now, my daughter is asking, are those the people that are schooling in America? Someone that can afford to go to school in America, light is not their problem. Internet is not their problem.
some of them, their parents sold land and took loans just to send them. Some.
If you are intelligent enough to send your children abroad with loan, only God will guide you, Mumu. Use loan, send Peking, go abroad. What if the Peking get there, say no go school again? You know, say abroad, they open people's mind. Oh, Dad, I don't want to go to school again.
I don't want to do that no more.
The people that will not suffer, the people whose children are abroad and are not suffering, are people that are collecting tithe and offering. They know that every Sunday it will come, so no worries. But if you are working hard in this economy and you are borrowing money to send children abroad, it is well with you. You on high blood pressure drugs, eh? Na so una go gum una self. All right, guys. Lovely, lovely, lovely hanging out with you. I said I was just going to take 10 minutes of your time. You will not believe that I'm so alert today simply because I was able to rest for one. Yesterday, I didn't sleep before the show because I had a lot to do. And then Taste Buds was also so busy. So I was trying to help her sort out one or two things and also trying to help myself. So by the time I came on the radio yesterday, I was just looking at the time. Okay, it remains 10 more minutes. Okay, 5 more minutes. The time was dragging. I was sluggish. I was tired. But today, I'm ready to go. It's just that I only collected permission for 10 minutes. Somebody is saying we can't see Adam. Must you see everything? Can you see God? Can you see God? When you go to pray in church, do they show you picture of God? Do they show you video of God? Does God do Zoom meeting with you in church? And you see pray. You must not see everything. The mystery in some of the things in life. Somebody's mother took loan to send. I'm just laughing. The mystery in life is part of life. Nobody saw COVID, but we are still locked in our home prisons. COVID locked us up, giving us house arrest, like we're some political crooks. But hey, have we seen COVID before? Some people don't even believe COVID exists. I don't like praying bad prayer for people, but maybe if somebody close to them.
No further predictions, please.
Next year, go.
No. Next year, go, Johnny.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. God bless you all. Take good care of yourselves. We're going to make this happen. Somebody said, I look so young and so fresh. Yes. Yesterday, I wasn't looking this young or this fresh. It's because I was able to rest and rest well so that my brain is now sharp. Now, after talking yesterday to the Honorable Ada, yesterday was another hot, I'm going to begin, we're going to begin a series where we're going to talk to some of the victims of human trafficking. They're going to come and tell us their stories. So you guys need to be a part of this. Since people like seeing things, maybe if you see what people go through with regards to human trafficking, maybe then and only then would you appreciate what Honorable Bolanle Sarumi Balogun, Sarumi Aliyu is doing and what the Oyo State government is doing. By the way, a lot of people are saying that, please, why are you bringing someone from Oyo State? First place, my primary school was in Oyo State. I wasn't born in Oyo State. I was born in Cluj-Napoca in Romania. But my primary school was in Oyo State. My secondary school was in Oyo State. My university was in Oyo State. My formative years were spent in Ibadan, in Oyo State. So I'm very attached to that city. It's the city that formed me. My first radio job, or my first proper radio job, where I worked for 5 years, was in Ibadan as well. So my career started in Ibadan. So that's also very important to me. And we'll be back same time tomorrow. God bless you and God keep you. I'm Daddy Freeze, and this is 99.3 Nigeria Info, where you hear it all, where we say it all. Let's talk. Find a way to listen to Nigeria Info while you're driving in your car. We've got awesome presenters like Sheriff Kodri. We've got Joyce. We've got Sandra. We've got an amazing sports team with Femi. We've got Chat Station with yours truly, Ada Blessy. And we've got so much more for you to look forward to right here on 99.3. Yeah, you don't need to look forward to me because I'm right here with you. So thank you so much, and God bless you and God keep you. 99.3 Nigeria Info. This is Live and Dangerous with Daddy Freeze and the delectable Ada Blessing. Take care, guys.
All right, bye, Daddy Freeze. I really don't want you.
Oops. Sorry, guys. Real quick. Jemite Fashion Academy. You can see their handle. I've pinned it. Send them a message if you're interested in the fashion school. They might be able to advise you. And give them a call. The number is 081 633 11111. 081 633 11111. Do give them a call. On Instagram, you can find them at Gmite Fashion Academy. That's the handle, GMYT Fashion Academy. GMYT Fashion Academy. Number is 081 633 11111. Okay? Guys, also don't forget to get yourself a copy of The Greatest Reality Show by Melvin Ejiogu. It's available online, www.thegreatestrealityshow.com.ng, or you could buy at Amazon or Okada Books. Just search for The Greatest Reality Show by Melvin Ejiogu. And it's his birthday month, so he's doing a lot of giveaways. Follow my page at Daddy Freeze on Instagram, and I'll be letting you know exactly how that is going down. God bless you. Once again, thegreatestrealityshow.com.ng. Take care. Somebody says, wow, they don't want to leave. We'll be back same time tomorrow. And during the day, I'm also going to be having a teaching session. Tomorrow is what day again? Wednesday. Okay, tomorrow we'll be having a teaching session. How can tomorrow be Thursday? Okay, today is midnight, Abby. Oh, today is Wednesday. Tomorrow is Thursday. Oh, technically she's right. My daughter is always right. So God bless you all. Take good care of yourselves and look forward. Say it. I'm wrong. Today is Thursday. How did today become Thursday?
17 minutes into Thursday.
Tomorrow is Friday. Oh God. She was right. Trust me, she's always right. We had a very serious argument today. My daughter, oh, she can harass you. Anyway, God bless you guys. It's a wonderful day. Make sure you sleep well. Make sure you rest well. Rest is very important. Exercise too is very important. I get a lot of rest, but not enough exercise. Before I used to get none, but this period I make myself get a lot. I make sure I sleep when I'm tired. Sometimes I'm in my kids' room, they are gisting with me, I'll just doze off. Of course, it's hard to sleep in their room because they will start shouting and fighting. But at least I get a quick 15-minute, 10 minutes here and there. Then I shout at them. I say, now I really want to sleep. No banging of doors. My children have PhD in banging doors. My children can bang a shut door. So we've been able to work that out. So every evening before my show, I have 2 hours to rest and clear my head. So I come and I give you a hot show. God bless you. I'm talking too much. See you guys tomorrow. Take care of yourselves.